Good morning, everyone. This is our group presenting the activities of first, Basic Interpersonal Communication Skills by Karen Pescante. Second, Cognitive Academic Language Proficiency by Rhea Sumugat. Third, Content-Based Instruction by Elvi Tamsi. And last, fourth, Communicative Language Teaching by Merica de la Cruz.
Basic interpersonal communication is a linguistic skill that everyday needs. It is cognitively undemanding and context embedded, just like this.
Hello?
Kumusta na dyan?
Okay lang.
Baliktad sa cognitive academic language proficiency. According to James Commons' hypothesis, that is the communication in academic situations. It also refers to four language modalities. It normally takes 5 to 7 years, sometimes up to 10 years, for an ELL to develop a CALP strong enough to compete even on playing field with native English speakers. Examples of CALP activities include writing a report or an essay, understanding or presenting an academic paper, listening to the news, reading mainstream content area in textbooks, using a template to complete an assignment, doing hands-on experiments through scientific inquiry.
So content-based instruction is most people rely on the traditional method of language instruction, which is based on translation and memorization. So so we have here an example. So French might translate the English word. So in English words, bread, French, pan. So content-based instruction is focuses on content rather than language. However, the goal is language instruction. Simply stated, the language become a tool for learning new things instead of the topic. So another example is French cuisine. Pain is bread, fromage is cheese, croissant is croissant. So in a meaningful way because words are presented within the context of the content. This help between logical connection of ideas, words, and object. So this approach of content-based instruction is require a root memorization and practice.
One of the benefits of communicative approach and related approaches under the communicative learning teaching is that teachers can integrate grammar or vocabulary lesson in which uh, it can be a receptive and productive language skills. So the main purpose behind of this communicative learning teaching is to prepare the students to be confident communicators for different real life contexts through repetitive oral practices and student cooperation. So, I have four outspoken activities for a highly communicative language teaching. One activity is a role playing. This activity is an important communicative activity because it allows your students to practice the target language in a safe environment where mistakes are not a big deal. And then the talk show interview. This activity, the students will experience what it's like being the host of a talk show or being the guest answering questions in front of a live studio. Another activity is objectified. In this activity, have the students draw from rolled sheets of paper containing names of different objects. Their job is using the target language is to describe and give plenty of hints so that the class can discover what the object is. And then the last one, the news reporting. Here, the students perform anchor duties and tell the news using the target language. So, the important of these activities is really to let the students know in spite of any awkward pauses, they can still survive using the target language. And in spite of the mistakes and misses, they can still be appreciated by the teachers and the whole class when they take their seats.